everybody, and welcome back to YouTube Tales for Twos and Threes. I'm Miss Lauren from the Carmel Clay Public Library, and I hope you guys weren't too bored while we were gone last week. I took the time to spice up YouTube Tales for Twos and Threes a little bit. This time, during the story time, we are going to be using some special props. Today's is going to be a ball, so if you guys need to pause the video to get a ball, you can do that. And I will get my ball. So once you've got your ball all ready, we're good to do our Glad to See You song. I'll have the words up next to me so you can sing along. Here we go. Hello everybody, glad to see you. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands everybody, clap your hands. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Hello everybody, glad to see you. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Stamp your feet everybody, stamp your feet. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Good job! Hello everybody, glad to see you. Shake your hips and show you're glad to see me too. Shake your hips everybody, shake your hips. Shake your hips and show you're glad to see me too. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Hello everybody, glad to see you. Nod your head and show you're glad to see me too. Nod your head, everybody, nod your head. Nod your head and show you're glad to see me too. Shake your hips and show you're glad to see me too. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Last one. Hello everybody, glad to see you. Blink your eyes and show you're glad to see me too. Blink your eyes everybody, blink your eyes. Blink your eyes and show you're glad to see me too. Nod your head and show you're glad to see me too. Shake your hips and show you're glad to see me too. Stamp your feet and show you're glad to see me too. Clap your hands and show you're glad to see me too. Yay! Good job, you guys! All right, I've got a new wiggle rhyme for us. This one's pretty easy, but I've got the words up next to me in case you need them. Here we go. We wiggle and stop. We wiggle and stop. We wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and stop. Good job, you guys. Now we'll repeat it with the word jump instead of wiggle. Here we go. We jump and we jump and we jump. We jump and we jump and we jump. We jump and 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 we jump. Yay! Now should we try it with stamping our feet? We stamp and we stamp and we stamp. We stamp and we stamp and we stamp. We stamp and 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 we stamp. Good job. How about clapping our hands? We clap and we clap and we stop. We clap and we clap and we stop. We clap and 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 we stop. Good job. How about one more? We're gonna stretch, all right? We stretch and we stretch and we stop. We stretch and we stretch and we stop. We stretch and 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 we stop. Good job, you guys. Our first book is called What If, and it's by Seeger and published by Roaring Brook Press. And what's that on the cover? Is that a beach ball? Wonder what's gonna happen with the beach ball. What if two seals were playing with a beach ball and it bounced up on the sand? And what if a third seal showed up? Then what if the gray seal started playing with the new seal? But then, how does that make the first seal feel? Does he feel sad? Oh no. Or, what if two seals were playing with a beach ball and it bounced up on the sand? And a third seal showed up, but the gray seal went back to playing with the original seal. But then, how does the new seal feel? Does he feel left out? That's no good either. Or, what if two seals were playing with a beach ball and it bounced up on the sand? And then a third seal showed up. Then what if the gray seal invited the first seal up onto the sand? And then the three of them played together. Do you think that made them happy? Think so. It did. They're heading home for the night. The end. All right, you guys. I have some fun rhymes that we get to do today with our ball. The first one's called Here's a Ball for You, and I will have the words up next to me. Here we go. Here's a ball for you, big and soft and round. Shake it fast and shake it slow and hear the pretty sound. Put it on your head and bounce it on your toes. Roll it on your tummy and touch it to your nose. Squeeze the ball for you and turn it all around. Shake it fast, shake it slow, and hear the pretty sound. Good job, you guys. The next one, we're gonna be bouncing our ball a little bit. Be sure not to let it go too crazy. This one's gonna be called Bounce Me. Bounce me on your knees. Bounce me, pretty please. Bounce me here and bounce me there. Bounce me everywhere. Good job, you guys. All right, I got one more rhyme that we can do with our ball, and this one's we're gonna use in each of our story times because it's really good for when we're all done playing with our toys. It's called Shake It to the East, and I've got the words up next to me. Shake it to the east and shake it to the west. Shake it all around and then we take a rest. Shake your balls up and shake your balls down. Shake it, and then we settle down. Good job, you guys. We can put our balls down on the table or the floor, and we can get ready for our next story over at the felt board. All right, our first story is called Mouse Shapes by Walsh, and it's published by Harcourt Incorporated. Do you guys know what shaped balls are? They're spheres, which are like 3D versions of circles. And our mice today are going to be doing a lot with shapes such as circles and squares and triangles. So let's find out what happens to them. The mice were running away from the cat. Let's hide here, said Violet. Hurry, said Martin. I think we've lost him, said Fred. Where are they hiding? Are they hiding a whole bunch of shapes? Violet's noticed this. Violet says, hey, look at this shape. It's a square. And if you take the square and put a triangle on top of it, it becomes a house for a little mouse. Then Martin says, if you take a triangle and put it on top of a rectangle, it becomes a tree for their yard. Isn't that so cool? And Fred says, look at this circle. It can be the sun. What a pretty picture they've made with all these different shapes. Now Fred also sees a couple more circles, and he puts them onto a rectangle to make a little wagon for the mouse to ride in. And Violet loves the library so much that she takes 2 diamonds and turns those into a book for the little mouse to read. Isn't that so cool? Now, Martin finds a couple circles and some triangles and makes a fish. That's really cool. But who likes fish? Do cats like fish? Violet says, you better be careful. You might draw the cat back. And Fred says, why don't we make the cat? So they take a big circle and 2 little circles and some triangles to make a cat. It looks just like him. Don't you guys think? Go back to hiding, you guys. The mice hide until the cat leaves again. And Violet says, that cat is just too sneaky. If only we were bigger. Fred says, I have an idea. So they took their pieces, their shapes, and made 3 really big mice. And the next time the cat showed up, he was so scared that he ran away. The end. Can you guys say bye to the mice? Bye-bye, mice. All right, and it is time for us to say goodbye too with our goodbye rhyme. I'll have the words up next to me. Here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Give a smile and wink my eye. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. Next week's video, we're gonna be using egg shakers. So if you wanna learn how to make your own egg shakers from your home, stuff that you've got at your home, you can click the link in the description below. We've also got a link to our online calendar so you can look up different videos and different programs that we've got going on. Now, normally I'd be giving you guys a stamp, and if you guys have any at home, you might ask an adult to grab it for you and stamp your hand. But if not, that's okay, because I've got one here for you today. Bye everyone.